this is easily the hardest thing I think I've ever done. I'm like 50% at the point where I want to turn around. Cause it's like, not because it's like, oh, you know, I don't want to do this anymore, or it's hard, or this or that. No, it's like, no, I'm kind of scared actually. I need to think of like contingency plans, because it's like, there's like fun, and there's like making this video, and there's trying something new, but it's like stay the fuck alive first and foremost. So
this is Mount Rundle. It is located southeast of Banff National Park, home of the Rocky Mountains and some of the highest peaks in Canada. It is a range of mountains stretching 12 kilometers long and reaching as high as 10,000 feet. This video covers my attempt at summiting the most eastern peak, a route stretching 5.6 kilometers in length and 8,500 feet in elevation. And although this may be easy for trained mountaineers and hikers with years of experience, for a bodybuilder who spent most of his life exercising in the comfort of his local commercial gym, this proved to be an immense challenge. In fact, this was probably the hardest thing that I've ever attempted in my life.
alright, this is the bottom of the trail. I am getting set on, I forget the name of it, but it's called this, and I believe it's like 5-6 kilometers, and it's rated hard. This isn't an easy one. Either way, you can't really see where I am right now. It just seems like, oh, is that it? No, I wish. It goes a lot up there. It's gonna look something like that.
So overall, I feel like this climb can be separated into 3 distinct parts. The first part, so what I'm doing right now, this is regular old hiking in a forest. You kind of just zigzag your way up the base of the mountain, and your only real fear is tripping and falling on your ass or being eaten by a bear. So overall, not much to worry about.
Now we're kind of in the woods. One thing I'm concerned about is bears. So I do have right there, I don't know if you can tell, that is my bear spray. And also they told me that I need to make a lot of noise. If you do encounter one, it's gonna be worse if you startle it because you were too quiet, because if they hear you, they'll run away. So I need to kind of just like keep on making noise. In my case, because I'm doing this solo, I just need to kind of keep talking to myself. So I'm just like, fuck you bears, eat my dick bears. And I'm just saying that every 20 seconds loudly as I go up. So bears will be afraid of me, and people will also probably be afraid of me because I sound crazy. I don't know how people climb stuff like this. Not a hike, not a hill, but like this. They're just all the way up here. And over here it gets really hard because over there, it's like a 45-degree angle, which means if you fall or slip, you're dead. Or even crazier, who climbs this side up here? It's like what? 1,000, 2,000 feet, I don't even know. At that point, like, you may as well tell me that there are people who fly or like shoot lasers out their ass. Like, it's that equally crazy and impressive to me.
It is at this point that things started to get a bit harder, because as we entered into the second part of the climb, and I use that word on purpose, it became just that.
Like this. What is this? Is like this close to just not even being hiking anymore and just being flat out rock climbing. Like, I need my rope, my helmet, I need everything for this.
This is sort of when you transition from regular hiking to what is known as scrambling, which is when the hike becomes steep enough that you now have to start using your hands in addition to your feet. It's sort of like a transition phase between regular hiking and full-blown mountain climbing. This is around when the climb started to really kick my butt, and I quickly realized why this thing was rated hard on every website. Also, the weather started to change surprisingly quickly. Like, down at the parking lot, it was a mild, slightly windy 12-ish degrees, overall not too bad, whereas as you're ascending, it feels like with every 100 feet you lose a degree. Like, it got noticeably colder in a very short period of time.
Okay, time for a break. You guys might be wondering, what efficient, high micronutrients, high carbohydrate snack will I be consuming to refill my electrolytes and allow me to perform at my best? Don't you worry, I've got the perfect food. I got a bunch of water. There's a lot more to go. One thing that's nice is it's so quiet up here. Even the wind has calmed down. I don't know if it's because it's past or maybe it's like below me. This is one of the reasons why I come here and do stuff like this, because it's just so busy and loud, and there's just so much crap in life, especially if you're in a big city like me in Toronto. It's a very nice change. It's very peaceful, it's very serene, and I think if people did this a lot more often, you would have drastically lower levels of everything. Mental health issues, anxiety, depression, you name it. Obviously, I'm not saying like, that's it, it's cured. But would it be better? Hell yes. By the way, holy shit, the visibility is gone. Like, I don't know if it's changed or if it's just different up here, higher up, but suddenly you can't see anything. I'll be on, like, look, it's doable. And it's a good thing I have some cardio experience. You know, I jog, I train, I do all this stuff. But holy shit, it's not what I was expecting. I picked one of the, you know, I'm not climbing Everest. This is not even alpine climbing. This is just like big hiking. I thought, okay, it's like a big hill. It's not even a mountain, it's a big hill. No, this is a fucking mountain. It's like 45 degrees, I'm just walking. There is a helicopter below me. That is a weird thing to say.
Around this time is when I got to the third and final part of this climb, which to me, the only way that I could realistically describe this, it feels like you are directly on the surface of Mars.
So I screwed up. I went the wrong way. And then I thought, all right, well, that's okay. I'm just going on a different route. Turns out the route I went on is really dangerous. And if you fall off, you're dead. It's just the drop off. It's like one wrong move to the right and you fall off a cliff, literally. So, which is annoying because that means I wasted a bunch of energy and time. And I did so in a position where I really shouldn't be wasting energy and time. I need some food. I'll be honest, guys, I don't know if I can finish this. It's crazy, like, on the map, it's not that much left. But I don't know if it's because it's so steep, or it's because it's just like, you know, all the other stuff, like the cold and whatnot, but like, this last, like, 1/5 is harder than the previous 80% combined. This is easily the hardest thing I think I've ever done, physically speaking. Any speaking, really. Like, I have decent cardio, but this is insane. It's like, it takes me literally 20 minutes to go like 100 meters. I literally sat down and talked to you guys like right there. And that was like half an hour ago. Okay, I've kind of reached like the home stretch. Fuck! Okay, this is getting scary. I need to fucking finish this. So at this point, I'm fully on my hands and knees because I need to grab on, or hands and feet rather. That's it. I get there and I'm done. Which is good because I don't have much energy left. But guys, fucking did it. Ah! Holy shit! See, this is the scary thing. I'm here. Take 2 steps there, slip, fall, you're dead. And now I need to get the fuck off this mountain! It is really cold. I wish I could show you guys some more. The visibility isn't that great. What's crazy is down there, that's where I thought I was done. That's where I thought like, okay, cool, time to turn around. And then I saw this.
So thankfully I did make it to the top, and most importantly, as you may have guessed, I am not dead. I gotta admit that looking back in retrospect, this may have been a bit of a dumb and somewhat reckless idea, considering I am doing this solo, and as the title says, I am not exactly the most experienced hiker. However, that being said, it still felt so damn good to do something genuinely hard. It's funny, when I got back to Toronto, my friends and family, they kind of asked me, what was the point of this? What was the point of you doing something this difficult and potentially dangerous? And to be honest, it's really hard to give a simple answer. I feel like if you were to try to quantify and put accomplishment and success, whatever you call it, in the form of an equation, it would look kind of like this, in my opinion. It would be like your satisfaction with whatever it is that you did is a product or a function of the accomplishment times the difficulty. If you do something which, like you're really happy that you did, except it's easy as shit, well then it's not gonna matter. Because even something you love doing, like 10 out of 10 times 0, is still 0. However, if you did something really hard, and it's something that you truly do value, whatever that may be to you, because again, this is very subjective and it changes from individual to individual, but whatever it may be, if you truly find that it is a valuable accomplishment, and if it was a real challenge, something that perhaps you didn't even know you could do or finish, in my case, that feeling is going to be 1,000 times better than you doing the easy pussy shit. Doing this is going to give you a high or a euphoria, which is so much better than any fucking drug or whatever. And for me, I would say that this in general, it was pretty close to that. Maybe not exactly there, but pretty damn close. There is still a little bit of room to go. Although that is probably going to take a lot more practice in the future and a lot more time.